Welcome to the 48 Rules of Retirement. Prior to our garage sale, there was time to clean out the house, but I managed to forestall that pressure with one trick or another. The basement became so congested that a repairman couldn't make it to the furnace when our heat conked out last winter. When we replaced our kitchen cupboards, I thought it a clever strategy to keep the old ones in case we needed extra storage room in the basement. The same with the doors to the bedrooms. They could be used as tables. What if I started a business, and I needed 5 tables for people working away in the basement, making widgets? Then, there were the books that I've accumulated. I needed my personal collection, my library to visit at will to look up esoteric information on topics such as beekeeping or how to finish furniture, neither of which I ever tried. In retirement, I pictured myself getting up in the middle of the night, making a hot chocolate, sitting in my comfortable library and reading an underlined version of Hamlet or perhaps the poet William Wordsworth, recapturing the visionary gleam of my youth. Yes, I underline books. If I didn't have time to reread the entire book at a later date, at least I could check the most important sections, so I read with a pen or pencil held in my hand. Sometimes, I made notes in the margin. This astonishes people who read in a far more passive fashion. My spouse entertains conflicting ideas concerning collections. She belongs to that strange order of people who play card games, wherein the idea of winning is to get rid of your cards the fastest. In contrast, my style is to gather as many cards as I can squeeze into my greedy hands. So she thrashes me when we play gin rummy, canasta, or even Scrabble. It was time to show generosity. I donated 15 boxes of books to schools, a ton of camping equipment to the Girl Guides. They received tents, backpacks, and other outdoor equipment. The basement is taking on a peculiar character. One can now see objects such as the furnace and hot water heater. But there are many more items to disperse. All of those tires, potential spares, and those too tight clothes that I could never get into again, and even if I could, who wants to look like he emerged from a time capsule? Ours is a consuming, acquisitive culture. Our youngest daughter hiked British Columbia's rugged West Coast Trail with her partner. They trekked 7 days in extreme conditions, carrying their supplies on their backs: food, tent, stove and, just in case, a cell phone. Our eldest lived frugally in Peru. She distilled her stuff into 2 backpacks. Perhaps the slogan for retirement will be reduce, reuse, recycle, but there is another appropriate look upon retirement as renewal. If you want to get carried away, include rejoice, reap, rebel, recharge, recreate, refine, refresh, refuel, relish and revel. Finally, if you have a staple gun and enjoy posting things on church doors, turn retirement into a Martin Luther type of reformation. You need resolve. Get ready for retirement rule number 9, soon to come.